Let's do a 2-box penny hunt. I picked these up from my community bank. Get 2 boxes a week from them. Let's make sure they are circulated. Yep, and they are. So I'll get the hunt started and then come back when I've got something good. Roll number 6, and we're gonna have our first weedy. Saw it peeking out back there. 1942 out of Philly. Roll number 8, and we're gonna have a toasty Canadian. 1978, yikes, out of Canada. Roll number 9, and we're gonna have another Canadian. $1979, out of Canada. Roll number 10, and check out the date on this weedy. 1920, out of Philly. It's got some gunk on the left there. 105 years old. That is a sweet find. Roll 10, same roll, and I missed it earlier. I was so excited about the 1920. 1995, out of Canada. Roll 11, and I saw a weedy right back here. Oh, nice. 1944 out of San Francisco. I don't find too many S-minted Wheaties, so that's pretty nice. I'll take it. Roll 11, same roll, and towards the back, we got a 1940 out of San Francisco. I do need an upgrader for my book, so this is probably going to be a book upgrader, and that's sweet. Roll 15, and we've got another Canadian. $19.99 out of Canada. Roll 32, and we finally have another weedy. 1941, a little bit of the 9 is missing there. Out of Philly. Roll 33, and we're going to have our 6th weedy. 1953, out of Denver. I think that's our first weedy from the 50s. Roll 44, and we've got weedy number 7. And it's going to be a 1957 out of Denver. Roll 46, and we're going to have our 5th Canadian. 1976 out of Canada. Roll 47, and we're going to have a variety. This is on the 2014 out of Philly. This is the DDO-002, and it's a tough one to spot. What you want to look for is extra thickness on the date going vertically. And then on the words Liberty, look in the bottom left corners of each of the letters. You can see sort of a notch there. And then on the top of the T, you can see it's extra thick. And then the right side of the Y is thicker as well. There aren't any recent eBay sales, so I'm going to guess this is probably, it would probably get 20 to 25 bucks on eBay. But this is the first one I found. Now I do have the DDO FS101. That came back from PCGS MS64, and they have that one as a $225 coin. So this is a pretty sweet find. And that's it for the hunt. That was a pretty decent box. 7 Wheaties total. As far as copper goes, 2 pounds, 2 ounces. So a little light on copper. Let me give you a quick recap. We've got 5 Canadians, just 2 Wheaties from the 50s, the lowest minted one being this 1953 out of Denver, 4 from the 40s, 2 out of San Francisco, so that was pretty sweet. The lowest minted one being this 1940 out of San Francisco. We did get the 1920 out of Philly, but the best find of the box is this 2014 DDO. It's not recognized by PCGS, but it's still pretty sweet. So let me get box number 2 out, and I'll start the hunt and come back when I've got something good. Roll number 7, and we're going to have our first weedy for box number 2. And it's a 1956 out of Denver. Roll 14, and we're going to have a Canadian. Kind of dirty there. 1981 out of Canada. Roll 15, and we're going to have our first Wheatie from the 40s. Yeah, it's a little toasty and scratched. 1944 out of Philly. Roll 16, and we're going to have Wheatie number 3, and it's another 1944 out of San Francisco. That is still pretty sweet. I'll take it. Roll 17, and we're going to have our second Wheatie from the 50s. 1958 last year Wheatie out of Denver. Roll 18, and we're going to have another Canadian. 1974. If I can turn it around. Out of Canada. Roll 36, and we've got another Canadian. Wait, is that two? That's two Canadians right by each other. 1996. And then a 1995. Both out of Canada. Roll 40, and we're going to have our fifth Wheatie. It's been a pretty light box. 1951 out of Philly. Roll 43, and we're going to have a foreign. This is going to be from Panama. 2001 Un Centésimo de Balboa. Roll 44, and we're going to have Wheatie number 6. A 1951 out of Denver. Roll 46, and we're going to have our fifth Canadian. 1998 out of Canada. And that's it for the hunt. I don't even have to pan over the finds here. Wasn't a bad box, wasn't a great box, but as far as copper goes, we did get 2 pounds, 1 ounce. That's a little light. I usually like to get 2.5 pounds, but let me give you a quick recap. We did get 5 Canadians and the one from Panama. Just 2 from the 40s, both from 1944, and the lowest minted one being the 1944 out of San Francisco. Just 4 from the 50s, the lowest minted one being this 1951 out of Philly. So overall, not a bad 2-box hunt. Hey, before you leave, if you collect varieties, check out our varieties page on our website at southernmetal.net. The varieties page has listings of all the major varieties for all the denominations, with links to pictures on Variety Vista and retail prices on PCGS. We also have other resources such as a silver calculator and a chart of fancy dollar bill serial numbers. So go check it out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, click that like button and subscribe.